Good evening. Hello, everybody. Um, welcome. I'm hoping that the lighting's not too bad, but I'm getting a real bad flicker here. Are you getting one? So I'm hoping that I can. It's not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's that's interfering. So it's going to be a little bit dark, but that's a better light than that other one I had. The other one's you're getting a big flicker. So I'm not having a big flick on it. So yeah, it's awful at night when can you see my light there? It's awful at night up here because I've got a really great space, but it's not a great place to film if you get. So what have I got here? A mess. So I've been messing today because I've got an ODS coming, so I've been playing with my little sky's the limit, and I just been, oh my word, I can't tell you how much fun I'm having. I really like this. This is so me. These aren't done yet, but I've just been playing with it and all sorts of different things done, and I just like the idea of doodling in them and making a tag out of them and just colouring them in. I've just had a steady sort of influence with them. And the stencils and stuff, and a background which I really like. And I've just done really simple things, but I think the whole point of them is so very versatile. It's really surprised me, and I think that's good because in this day and age we need more than one trick ponies, don't we? What is it? One trick, whatever that word is. I've got some more here. These are the stencils that I've done. So I love to do like the mixed stencils. So I've just doodled on these. Sorry, moodled. Got me at it now. So you can see there's areas that have got the drawing in, and then you've got areas that have got left blank. See, I look that, and it looks like a film strip, but then if you put it that way, you've got a fence, and a well or a mosaic and a garden path. In the trees, in the clouds. That one's quite nice. I've not done much on that. I've just done a little bit there. These are the stamps that I designed. I just wanted them to be really simple, really slim DL cards. And then this one, which is the sunrise one. A lot of influence from Cloris Cliff, as always. A lot of things that I really enjoy about the clarity of a work and the idea of it being so structured and strong, and stripping down elements so that it's like a tree is the shape, a very simple shape. So I'm going to say a quick hello to people. So hi Fifi, hi Carol, hello Angela, hi Elaine, hi Louise, hello Facebook users, hi Emma, hi Leslie, okay, hi Susan. So I'm not too sure how many people we're going to get on tonight, but I was going to start singing A Lovely Bunch of Coconuts, but I haven't. So I've got some inks. So I'll just show you what I've got. We can have a play. I've got some inks. I've got my some metallics. I've got my other paints. I've got some, let me get some stencils out. I've got my jelly plates. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't, but I don't care because that's how it is, isn't it? That's how it is. I just want to create interesting shapes and things. and patterns and backgrounds, and you don't really need a lot for that. So on here, got me 2 gel plates. I've got a small one and a big one. Well, I don't think it's not a small one and a big one. It's just, I don't know what size that is. Hang on, let me check it on the ruler. So it is a 4x4, and I bet this is 8x8. I think that one's a 6x6. Okay. I've got some different inks. Some are juicier than others. Wing It Withers. It's got to be Blathers, that. Hi, Gary. Hello, Caroline. Hi, Linda. Hi, Susan. Yeah, Wing It Withers. Get in. Job's a good one. Right, so I'm just going to play. So these circles I'm using, could be anything, it could be squares, anything that you want. It doesn't have to be a circle. They're just slightly smaller than that. So what's that blooming thing come down here for? Best behave? Nah, I don't mind. I hope you don't mind me joining in. Who says that? Who is it? Hope you don't. This one, who's this? Lou Withers. She makes me laugh. She sings that to me. So I don't mind you joining in. Of course I don't. Of course I don't, Malcolm. Right. So circle, inks. Let's go. Let's play. Let's play. Let's have a play. Now I've noticed I love this one. And I re-inked it, but it's well too juicy. So I've got an archival and the stays on because they do need to be word. They do need to be, what's the word I'm thinking of? Less juicy. I don't want them like rampantly wet. That's not even a word. So just ignore what I've just said. Rampantly wet is not a word. Oh yeah, Carol join in, yeah. Do you want me to share my thingy and join in with you? Where are you? No, you're not joined in. No, you're not joined in yet. Right, okay. Wet down your clean gel plate. And I'm going to get some inks, but I'm not a lover of straight on inks because I am a lover of inks, don't get me wrong, but straight on inks can have a bit of a, like, whoa, get them off, they're too much, like that. And I don't want that. So I'm very conscious of that's better. Bit of white. I don't even know. Right, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I need a tiny bit. Where's my spray? There we go. I'm not flicking tonight. I see. I can't see everyone's faces, but whoever this is, thank you. I do try and make people laugh, not on purpose. I haven't got a clue I'm doing it. Right, okay, so I've got this and I'm just going to go for it. This is stamping card. The reason I'm using that is because it's got quick absorbency rate. So it just goes. So squidge it out roller it on. You might have a bit of residue on your roller, but don't worry. You're sort of squeezing a lot out of it here. Not showing you yet. How beautiful is that? How beautiful. Right, I've got residue. Sounds like an illness, doesn't it? Residue, quick. Right, I've got residue. Get him off. Hello, Philippa. Can't you sleep, sweetheart? Oh. Oh yeah, acrylic inks, they're a must. So that's a light one. And with there being, you know, a lot of suction on these plates, on this card, so it's meant for, I'm going to use these. It's meant, you know, for stamping on. So you're going to get a different effect, but that's what we want. So I'm going to pick up sap green ink, and it's not acrylic, this. And I'm going to go with a bit of peacock blue. And these are like condensed inks. I love these. These are, I've just stuck my finger in the paint. Right. Now, again, always if you want. Now, can I just explain that these are not pants, underwear. These are my old shorts. Not, well, I don't wear shorts, leggings things. So people looking at it and seeing that, well, might think these are mine. Oh, wow. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Can you see how it's really condensed in there? Right, so I love that. Get me residue. That one. And I'm just going to quickly give that a squirt because there'll be something on there. Take that off. See? So, thing is, if you're not that person, you may be that person. So it's great. You've got both. Right? Bridget Jones. Yeah, these are whopper doopers. That's, get that there. Look. Hey! Right, so I've got them. Right, now what I want to do is I want to see if I can pick up a tiny bit of a condensed colour, just a flash. Right, so I'm just doing a wiggle. Yes. So I've got like a halo now. Clean that. So, happy with that. Good. I'm going to move on now. I'm going to move this away. And I'm going to get... Oh, no, I know what I want to do. Sorry, I forgot about this. Right, so the next thing is... I've got some watercolour metallics. I'm just going to put them on. I did try and wake them up before, but they're still asleep. So I'm going to go with the greens again. Like that. And then I'm going to go in with a pink, actually, the pink interference. And that is a really strong, different colour. Right, so now I'm going to try and get a highlight on this now. So I'm going to stamp on it in a minute. Can you see it? Yeah. So I'm going to get a bit more on. So I'm going in with the green again. If you do it in stages, you can build up the layers, obviously, but you get an impact then. Whereas if you do it, try and do it all at once, you end up with blobs. I mean, you might want blobs, but, you know, at this point, you might not want blobs. So I'm just going to put it on again. Oh, I love my arm. Oh, can you see? Right. Now we want a highlight, so we really need to sort of pop that. So I'm going to go in with this colour, bronze and coppers and stuff, just like that, and then pick that up. Now this might be too much, but there's never too much, never too much. Oh, look at that. See it? Love it. Right, okay, clean it. Nice sort of cleaning. Just a tiny suggestion. So I'm going to now get, well, I did have one. Where's it gone now? Come back, come back. Everything's forgiven. Come back. No, it's not there. Where the blooming heck has it gone? Oh well, we'll have to use this. Just add it. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo, doopy-doo. I was all ready before, you know, to go to the studio tomorrow, and I've took everything out again. Here we go. No, I need something. I think it's on the floor. Just bear with me, guys. Sorry about this. There it is. Going heck. Going heck. I knew I'd done it. I knew I'd done it. Because I was like, why is it not there? Why is it disappeared? So you need a plastic bag. And I'm sure we've all got plenty of them lying around. I don't have many now, you know, because I don't get them anymore. And you need the inside of your, like a parcel thing. So shove that down there. Don't need that anymore. Shove that down there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a bit of like inking, but slightly different. I'm going to sort of apply inks, but in a slightly different way, so that I get textures and layers in different sort of quantities and levels. So I've got a plastic bag. I'm just going to move that away for a minute. And I've got this as well. So let's go with, look at the colour on that now. You see it? Oh, it's stunning. So here I'm going to do just something really simple, and it's just ordinary inks, paints, whatever you want to put on. I think I'm going to go with the Aviva ones. Tell you why, Aviva ones, because I don't have to mix them. These are great, but I'd have to spend more time mixing them, and that means less time demoing, so I'm not messing with that. So I'll just use those. This is atrocious. Atrocious, she says. So sorry. I'm not normally this bad, am I? It's because I've tried to sort everything out to go away tomorrow. And I've shoved everything in things, and I shouldn't have. Oh well. That's out that window then. Right. Go with the ink. So just going to use a tiny bit of inks because I can't use too much. It is very concentrated, so it will just ruin the effect. So I've just got that copper that's already on it. Okay, a little tiny bit. Like that. Maybe a bit more concentrated. So I'm just going to lift the bag, put that there. And I'm just going to, you're going to get a finer print with this. So I'm just pressing, touching down, move around. The copper with the blue, I've made it a teal. There we go. So just leave that for 1 second. I'm going to bring this back. Bring that on. Can you see now? Okay. So now I'm going to bring that back. That one back. And I'm going to go in with this. I love 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 this. Right. So get that. Get my blue out. Just mixing a tiny bit. You don't need a lot because you end up, you know, overpowering everything. So you're best using less is more. So I'm going to try and get a teal. Oh, that about, there we go. That's nice. So this is a massive roller, but I think because it's got all the cruds on it, the cruddy stuff, I don't think it's going to ink that well. Let's see. No, it's not really working like that, so I'll do it the other way, but I'll just take a print first. Yeah. So what I'll do is, this is just bubble wrap. This is just, sorry, it's all going pear-shaped tonight. So I'll take that, maybe a bit more water on it. That's better. So this has got a square sort of shape bubble wrap on it. So I'm going to go with the one I had before and just take a print. Oh, yes. Love it. So you've got quite a lot on here. So we'll go back to that one. Take another print from it. Just rub it slightly on. See, it's not really registering as. So what you do now is get some more on, go back in. There you go, you've got your bubble wrap. So go back in again. Another one. Love it. So now what I'm going to do, just leave that a minute. On the other side of this, I've got this dryer archival. So I'm just going to push that on. You might need your your roller, but you might not. You can just see it very faintly. And that's because it's not as juicy. See, I've got a bit of a dud bubble there, haven't I? So what I would do is sort of stay over here. Oh, yes. Perfect. Right, I'm going to go in with Stays On, which this is a newer one. And a Versaclear. I haven't got the Versaclear, it should be in car. Can you just see it? It dries really quick, this. So let's see, can I get any reaction? I know it's permanent, but I'm not worried. Oh, look at that. It's gone blue, it's beautiful around the edge. Right, so we've got that. Now what I want to do is create like a halo. Oh, before you do that, put the lids on. You know why? Because Withers here likes to spread her love in ink. I remember my first show, it was like a massacre with Dave Bradford. Oh, what a dipstick. Not in me. Oh, it was awful because I picked up the red, didn't put the lid on. Next minute, you can guess. You can guess. Had it everywhere. I thought, they're never going to get me back here. They're never going to get me back. Right, so you could do that. Leave it a bit messy. Move it up a bit. Let's get another one and get more of a halo on it. Look at that. Can you see it? Oh, it's beautiful. Just want a bit more there we go. Right, so got this. I need to get it used. See, that'll be very light, that, when it's finished. Yeah, I'm still going to do lunch times. It's just that I know people are back to work, so I'm going to be doing some lunch times, and then I'll do my Patreons. I've got a couple more like little lives for you. They're nice. But I'm away at the moment. Well, not at the moment here. You know what I mean. I've got some shows coming up, which I really love shows. So I'm really happy. So I'm just going to put the navy blue on here, and a bit of the green, or the green. Now, I'm going to get the print. I'm not going to do too much, because if I do, it'll just take a lot. So then I get that. And some say, well, why don't you just try that? Well, it's all about layers and textures. You get a different effect doing this than you do by putting it via on. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, get my little one, put that on there, give it a squirt. Let's see what we've got here. These are great as for flowers. This is what I'm using them for. See, beautiful light you've got in there, and just the flower in the background. It's stunning. So we need to get some contrast with this. So what I'm going to do is just clean that off on my pants. Can you see my nose there? Sorry about that. I'm trying to get my pants off the floor. So give that a wipe that as well, because you're going to get it all over your hands like me. So let's go in with some more colour. So what I want to do now is some brights. So I've got these like that. I don't know how I'm going to do this tomorrow, I'm telling you. Got all this. I should have done it before. I haven't. So now I'm going to put in some golds and stuff. These golds are beautiful. These are the Japanese ones. I love these. They're lush. The full pans as well. You're not cheapy half quarter little bits where it looks like you've got a massive pan and then there's no bottom to it. You know, it's tiny weeny. So no, it's not one of them. It's a big fat pan. So I'm just going to see where I want this. Do I want this in the middle or on the outside? I think I'll just place it in the middle so I've got a little bit of contrast in the middle. There we go. And I'm going to redo it. Reapply it because I want to put a little bit more in, a bit more watered down. There we go. You can just see it. And then I'm going to take one from that out on it, but a bit of gold. Right, okay, so we've got all these done, so we can start layering up now. I've got so much more to do as well. So let's go with one of these. No, I've not done it yet, so I'll carry on. So I'm going to swap colours now. So I'm going to go for Oh, not that one. I love these. These are pens. So if you've got pens, you can do it as well. These are the Pentel pens. You can use Ecoline. You can use whatever you want. Watercolor based, water based. So these are glittery. I know Tonic do some as well. So really water that down. Oh, it's all fizzing. Oh, it's too much water. Too much water. Can you see it just slips on and off? So be mindful of that. That's better. So we've got the glitter on it now. Good. I'll put the other glitter on now. What other pens have I got? Just get everything out. Just mess about with it all. So, wondering whether... Oh, here's another one. Look, I forgot about these. I think... what I'll do is... covered everything up. I'm terrible. So just put some gold on, and you can just see it now. It's lifting those colours. There we go. We've got lift. It's lifting all those colours, which is good because it gives it a nice glow. When it's dry, it sort of, it's not an interference colour as such. It just gives it a halo glow. So we've got a little bit left on that, so I need to put some water on it. Get some more on it. Like a bogey. It wasn't. It wasn't a bogey. So I'm really happy with that, but I need to sort of build up an idea of what to do with him. See, I love that, and I love these, but what do you do with them? You've got all these blooming things, and you need to sort of build them up now and do ideas and stuff. So one of the things I like to do is take sections like that. So I am going to use where's that round one got? Here it is. Here it is. So when I did this one last week, and it was very popular. So I've got this stamp as well in the next collection, and I'm going to do, see what we can do with this now and get some nice prints. So might use small one actually. I'm going to see if I can get a pattern from this. So just clean it off, see what's occurring. It's not really not coming off that. So let's see what let's print it off in. We'll do. Oh, I don't want. Oh, she's off. Right, go for it. Don't normally do red, but normally always blue. So I'm just going to put some paint down. Oh, sorry, ink. And I'm just going to go with this. Now, you don't need a block. It does help if you've got, like, difficulty with your holding stuff. So I like the circles because you've got a ready-made sort of diameter. But I love how easy these work. So I'm just going to put one there. And do this on the back to see what it looks like. Right, so I really like that. So now what I'm going to do is just get a scrap of paper, and this is one that I cleaned up on. So this is like cleaning up with me paints, and I'm just going to stamp all over this so that I've got like, you can just see it in the background. Clean that off. The best way to clean your stamps is to do that. And then I'm going to go in with a little one. There's a small one here. I'm going to use that one as a little concentrate stamp as well. So I've got that on there. I'm going to take a little bit of the blue. I'm going to see what sort of purple we're going to get. So there's the blue. It's very concentrated. If I don't answer your questions, I'm very sorry. It's just that I can't see everybody. Thank you. Some people are saying, oh no, I don't want to read. What are you doing? Red. Thank you, Linda. Oh, look at that. It's like an aubergine. Love it. Oh, it works perfectly on this. There you go. Just give it a stamp out. See what you like. Right. So I'm going to go see what happens on here. I've just skidded then. So the print might look a bit dodgy. Oh, I love that. I love the overprinting. So now just for a second, what you can do is just go in with some secondary printing direct and leave it because you get a stronger impact then. And then I have got on the back of these I've cut out some things ready, but I don't know if I want that one. Right, I'm going to do another one. So, is that dry? Oh yeah, do this one. So what I'm going to do is just stamp this one up. Really like that. So I'm going to stamp it up with purple because it's yellow-orange. We're going to get a contrast colour. So let's just, sorry, can you see? I'm trying to be random, but random is incredibly difficult to do without going. I'm trying to get the edge as well, so I've got a definite, circle. So I'm going to take it this way, try and get it in the middle. Excellent. And now go back in with the straighten up. So we've got that circle happening, and then I'm going to put in, I don't want it to go too mad, so I've got a piece of paper here. I'll just do a background with it. Bit of blue down there. It's like being at the post office. I always wanted to do that. I used to play the post office at school. Oh, we used to play school at school as well. Makes me laugh that. Right, going to see how or if anything will work, if it's going to wick or not. Some of it will wick. Can you see it's wicking? Some of it won't. If it's dry, it won't. So now I'm going to get a piece of card and I'm going to do a quick background with that. A bit more water. Suction, when it's quite, when it's dry, the suction starts to take place. So we like that. Believe it or not, that's going to turn out really lovely because it looks at the moment like a mess, but it'll look nice. So just going to do that. Oh yeah. So now we've got a nice background. So the permanency is there, but little bits of bled, but not all of it. So there we go. That'll be a really nice background, believe it or not. So I've got this yellow one here, and I'm just going to clean up with that. Beautiful. Right, okay, so we've got all that. We've done all that. What do we do? I'm going to do some painting, I think. What I might do is look at what I've got and let's see what inspires me. And if it doesn't inspire me, I'll do something else. So, let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got that one, which is really nice and gold. Hello, Dawn. So, got that one. We've got the light one, which has got that tint of copper. We've got that one we did at the beginning. Stunning. We've got that dirty one. We've got the background. We've got the bubble wrap. That's quite pretty there because you've got green happening. I didn't know that was there. We've got the gold and the purple and the yellow. Oh, purple and blue. Then we've got these that have done there. And that stamping there. And we've got this background. And I'm thinking, what do I do? So I'm looking for quite a strong one. I'll use this one. And I'm going to get a big stamp. Stick your fingers in it, not. And I'm doing a bit black. So I'm going to see which is the best ink pad for this first, because I've got a feeling that although this stays on his new-ish, I don't think it's as good as a... Oh, it's not bad. The other one's juicier, but it smears, and I really don't want it to smear. So I'm just going to go in with it. Now you see, right, it's going to have to be this, I'm afraid. Take another one as well. Maybe it was fate. So I've got this one up. Right, because it's wet as well, don't forget. It's now clean it off, because if you don't, you'll end up like me with it everywhere. Right, so just leave that for another one. Clean that off. I'm going to go in with the little one now, because I can fill in the gaps, and then it'll be a quick, again, test your that's, I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to go in with that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Clean off your stamp. Honestly, it's so important to do that any way you want, but just make sure that if it's a, you know, because I've got times when I've just thought, oh, la 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 la, next minute I'm like, no, why have I done that? So I'm just going to get one of my stamps now. I'm hoping that I've got the words come out soon. I don't know. I never know when they're coming out, you see. So I'm hoping that they come out soon. But let's see. I'm just wondering whether that's the right one. No. Yeah. That'll be quite nice there. Right. I don't know whether that's going to be seen. No, it won't be seen. Right. Ignore that. And we're off now. We're back to it. So clean everything. Put it all away. I'll take that down there tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to be out of... Right. Oh, sorry. Knocking everything. Now, I'm not going to do normal. I don't normally do this. But I've got to choose the colour. So, right. What colour? What colour shall it be? Hang on, I'm coming back. Don't worry. No, I don't think this is thick enough because I don't know where my acrylic is, but never mind, we'll try this. I know it is good stuff, but I just don't know whether it'll be the right thing for this. So, you can use white or black. Now, I've got both here. So, I'm using carbon black, but I'm using, this might not be thick enough at the moment. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, you bunged up. There we go. So I've got black out. Okay. Don't need a lot of this. It's so far thick. But you could use a black gesso. You need to dry your brush off. It's really important. Oh yeah, it's quite thick that now. And then all I'm going to do is, why did I even doubt that? I'm going to go, in fact, I'm going to have to add water to it. It's that thick. Strong, sorry. So I'm just going to go around the shapes. I know these oldies, the goodies though, aren't they? So and take your time, and this is the bit you should enjoy. So this is a matte colour. I have got an amazing paint. In fact, I could have used that. I know where it is. It's the mattest paint ever. Now, they've had to be able to prove it, that it's actually the mattest black ever. And it looks like you're looking through a black hole. Honestly, it looks endless. It's beautiful stuff. And I've been following the paint maker for years. He's a UK guy. He had a lawsuit out for one of the big Anish Kapoor, I think it was, about colours. And yeah, there was a big lawsuit about it, about the colours he was making. And he said he had the pinkest pink and the blackest black. And then this lawsuit came out. So, publicity. All publicity is good if you want to advertise yourself, not necessarily even bad publicity. So anyway, he got this blackest black, and I bought some, and this would be ideal because it's really dense and flat black, so that you give the impression of a black hole. Now I've gone a bit skew with this one, so what I'm going to do is just take it down to that level. Now I have got some Eclipse tape, and I do tend to make my masks because I know it annoys me when I'm in the middle of making something and I've got to stop. Right, so can you see there's little bits of area that need to be touched up? Very strong paint this. I'm just going to tidy it up. It's great for your pens. Put it in your pens. It's a fantastic paint. These are like very different to the Cadence. It's like apple and orange. You can't compare. So very much education about what you need to use for what application you need, sort of thing. So I'm really happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is just give it a little minute to give it a waft. I haven't got my heat gun, so I've got to clean that up because it will go everywhere. It's so strong that I don't fancy cleaning everything tonight. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this. Now I'm using the gesso from Indigo Blue. I love it. Always have done. Now it will mix with the background colour, and I'm quite happy with that because we've got watercolours underneath. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a base down. So I'm not trying to colour it in. Well, I am, because that's daft, isn't it? What I'm trying to do is lighten it. So I'm choosing different parts of the circle now. All these come in dies, all separate dies, believe it or not. And Glynis has made me, the other dies have got, which are the imperfect perfects. She's made me stencils with them, and I can't wait to use them. Can you see how I might need a little bit more here? Now there is something that I used which is brilliant, and it's called but I used this last of all, bleed proof. That's amazing stuff by PH Martin, Dr. PH Martin, because it's made to block out, before the age of computers and stuff, graphic artists. It's like an artist Tipex. Look at that now how it's dried. It's gone beautiful. Right, okay, so I'm looking at this. I'm going to get the greens out because I really like them. And I'm going to go in with, I should have a finer brush, but you've really got to wait. Because they've got quite a lot of binder in them, and you've really got to wake them up. But you don't want them too juicy because then it waters down the colour that you've got. So how is everybody anyway? Oh, that's brilliant. So I'm trying to catch up with what people have said. I hope everybody's enjoying this. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Carol. Oh, wow. Well, we'll all, and like Barbara as well, all these people, and Wendy, you know, these people need our support. We can't be there for them physically, but they can come and, you know, chat to people in the group, take your mind off it. It's a really good support that way. All I'm doing now is I'm picking areas and I'm just putting some green on so that when you'll get flashes of colour. Like that. I love creating my own backgrounds. Absolutely love it. I don't think there's anything better because I just think it's unique. No one else has got it. And it's yours. You know. I think there's going to be a really massive DT call out soon. So, hint, hint. Not for me. Although if, you know, if you've done things, please, with the stencils and my products, please put them on, because we all want to see. Right, just pick that up now so you can see the light on it. Get carried away with one colour or not, you know. So see that one there's boring. So I'm going to whip that off, and I'm going to go in with the interference green, which is now black because I've just messed it up. So clean it, tap it, wrap it. Oh, it's stuck down. Get down, shit. Remember that. Right, so I'm going to go in with some, just to light, oh yeah, lighten it. There we go. You can just see how it's brought that. And the beauty is you can go back on and stamp on it later. You know, it's not, if it's not perfect. Well, what is in this day and age? Nothing is. So, really happy with this. I've got the blue interference. I've got a green interference, and they're both like proper good. Proper good. Is that even a word? Proper good? Don't think so. So, let's have a quick shufter. Right, can you see? So it's quite a mad background. It's still a mad background, but it don't seem as mad, does it? So let's have a quick come in with some brights now. Now I get the blinking going on, so I have to be careful, otherwise it's just everything ends up copper. Now this isn't the best brush for this. It's not the best one. It is a sable though, but it needs sorting. It's had a bit of a, looks like it's had a bit of a fight, so it needs reconstituting. Right, I'm just putting a light coat around this to obliterate what's happening underneath. I want it to be, like I said, a halo. So you put a little bit on. You see how that looks really too strong now. Push it out, water it, bring it down so that it looks like it's part of it. I'll show you what I mean. You see now? It looks like it's part of it and not just plonked on like I've plonked it on. So I'm going to go with a pearl champagne colour. I don't even know what champagne looks like, so I don't know why they call it champagne colour. Right, and again, looks really off like that. But if you get the brush and wiggle your brush around, you're going to get a much nicer colour. That's champagne, that one. That's champagne. That's not. Do it. There, that's champagne. And again. Okay. So just gives you that, can you see? Highlight. And that's still drying, not black, so you're going to have to be careful with that. So now what we do is, I'm just going to go in. Now you can use anything you want here. So you could use inks, paints, pens, but if you're using pens, you've got to let it dry. And I'm going to go in with my bleed proof. Bleed proof is a graphic ink, like I said, and it's very thick, and you reconstitute it. This brush is absolutely naff. That is terrible. What? I've never seen a brush like this. I'll pick up my rigger. That's terrible. I know what's happened though. because I used to pick up all my brushes and people cut them. That's probably one of them that's been cut. Right, I'm going in with the white. Not everywhere. So I'll just put in the white around that little frilly bit. I think I'll do that frilly bit as well. Now, if you're using, when you stamped, you could have embossed it if it was dry, and you would have had a resist. And you wouldn't need to, you know, try and be careful. It'd just stay within the confines of the resist line. My glue brushes, they're all packed away, lovely. Some of you may not know, but a rigger brush was to do the rigging on ships, thingy ships, you know, not toys, that's wrong, when you build them. Right, I'm just taking the white over to give it a bit more depth. So let's have a quick look. You can see now it's starting to come a bit more alive. It's got a bit more impact. So now I'm just going to put that there. I know Emma uses this white, and I think Rachel does as well, but I know Emma definitely, because I've seen her mention it. Oh, that's really off. Don't worry, that's really rough, that. But as much as you can paint, you can also use your paintbrush as a rubber and just pull it off like that. See, we need something here now, don't we? Because that looks rough. So I quite like this, and I think I might have it as a little feature. I hope everyone's okay. It's cold in areas, and we get like crazy weather now, don't we? Snowing, and the next minute the sun's shining, and you're like, what happened there? Where did that come from? You know, scraping the ice off your car one day, and the next day you put, you know, having to put your aircon on if you've got it. I don't use mine because I'm tight as a bear's bum, because it costs money. I don't even put my heating on. I put layers on. Terrible. Go back to the ice age, me. Right. So I'm really loving this now. I just think it's got so much enjoyment actually just creating it. Even if I don't like the end product, sometimes walking away, I like to do that, and then I'll go back and I'll go, yeah, I really like that now. But at the time, I'm thinking it's awful. Or I might have a particular use and I think, I like that. That's really, it's going to work for this. So just going to leave that there for a second. I've got my stamp back up. And to get my ink pad, I'm going to use my finger to stamp because the ink pad's a bit rubbish. There we go. So all I'm doing is restamping now. So what you got to try and do is get the hole in the middle. That's it. So that one's not too bad, but let's see. Yeah, that's it. I've got a blob there, but it's not the stamp, it's me pressing too hard. Right, so got that one there. So what I might do is see if there's anything there that needs it. No, maybe not. I don't particularly worry about that. It's just that bit that. Hang on, did I make a mask? Come out, whatever you are. There it is. Here it is. There we go. That's the one I want. That's the bad boy. Yes! Perfect. See, you got more detail in it now. This is what I want. Because you can see all the little dots I've put on it and all the little, shading bits and bobs. I don't think I'm ever going to be ready to go. There, that's miles better. Oh, just put a blob in. There we go. So, yeah, can you see it's got all the detail back in? And that's what I mean about sometimes people get a bit worried about, oh no, I can't stamp this or I can't do that because it's going to cover it. Well, half the time, that's even better because I like the second and third stamping. Looks like a shell. So I'm going to put that on. So let's have a quick look. I really like that. If I was to put that in a frame or just with I don't think I've got it with me. I might have packed it away. But like yesterday when I got my frame out and I just do a little square and show you what it looks like. I've got one. I think it might. It's not the right one. It's a bit big. But if I was to put that, let's get it on a bit of tape. I know that's not right. Don't worry. But can you see now how? In a frame. Stunning, isn't it? Well, you know what I mean. I don't mean my work stunning, but so yeah, putting it in a frame, you've completely changed it there. And then I wanted to show you this that Glynis has done for me. I don't mind die cutting, but I never get to do it. But I have got a baby blue and I love it. So what she did was with the imperfect perfect things, she cut them all out and I'm going to use them as stencils because this is going to be perfect for stencils. So, your dies, get them all in and put them all together. So thank you, Glynis. I'm going to use them this time. So I don't even know what time it is. Oh, wow, look at that time. Perfect. So I hope that's okay. Let's have a quick look at what we did. We made a right mess anyway. I always make a mess, don't I? I like making a mess. So we got these are really nice for later. We've got some bubble wrap prints with the metallics. Got a clean one. Wipe up. That's a clean up one, but that'll stop that. You can see it golden background. And sorry, not the gold, the green. So that will work well. Clean one. Well, sort of clean. Got a bit of the gold there. That was a clean up one. Then we've got this one, which is all bright. But you see, these will be great with just one image in the middle. So don't be off put by these. Put off. So that's a blue one. Then we start to stamp in the middle. Now these will be great for small ones. So if I get just one, cut it out and stick that on, you see you've got instant impact. Again, a gold one, purple, gold, bubble wrap with the green and the blues, inks. Then we stamped all over, cleaning the stamp and actually put a wash on it. Then we got that one. Then that's the one I did and finished like last week, the other day. And then this one I'm doing here. Can you see how shiny it is? It's actually dry. But it's really strong, so it stays like that. If when it's dry you feel that you've not got enough work on it, get yourself a pen and just sit and enjoy drawing your lines on again. So you bring in all the detail back, you're drawing that on, you're including all those layers, so it looks, oh, that was a bit rubbish with us. So it looks like integral, it's an integral part of it. And if you do go off lines, which it doesn't matter with me, does it? You can always put a proper wiggle on it. You're sort of sat in the light looking at this, so you've got a bit of a dodgy look on it. But can you see there? The lines show up now, but they don't. But you've got all that play. Love that. And if you did one of those, put it in the middle. Wow, instant impact. So yeah, and then even if you just want to take this one of the stencils and do that, you're laughing. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Oh yeah. You can make great repeat stamp wrapping paper like Glynis has. If anyone's interested, I've got 3 shows tomorrow. One on Craft Extra, and the other 2 are on the main channel at 3 and 7. So 1, 3 and 7, and then I've got a day off, which I'm gonna enjoy. Well, no, I'm doing work for the making takes and stuff, and then I'm back on Create and Craft for the 1-day special, launching the Sky's the Limit, which is the next part of my collection. It's only a little collection because I wanted to make sure that they were affordable, and I wanted to make sure that they all sort of work together. So it's got stamps, it's got everything you want. I mean, a great picture of that. I think I put some of these in it and join it, and you can continue with it. So yeah, so that's the 26th and 7th. Then I will be down at Sandown 28th, 29th. So making takes there as well. I hope you've enjoyed that. Oh yeah, absolutely exciting times. And then the one in February is the Paisley one. Oh, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you because I've got to go and make my tea now, and then pack everything away again that I've packed and unpacked. Why do you do that? I don't know. But as always, thank you so much. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please click the or kick the bell, whatever it is. You've got to do something to it anyway, and you get notified when I do another one. And thank you, everybody. And yeah, I will see you over the next few days. And even if you don't buy anything, you know, when you watch Create and Craft, it's all about learning, isn't it? All about creating, inspiring, and learning. And it's just a really, really good inspirational place. And I'll get off now because I'm just waffling, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll do a live from when I'm away. I'll let you know. Take care. Thanks to everybody. Bye.